Welcome, Ferg, to Footnotes. How you feel?
Hello, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Congratulations, you won class clown. So, what's your first reaction to that?
I'm honored. I'm also a little nervous. I feel like this interview I'm expected to be funny, so hopefully don't disappoint.
Well, we're just gonna ask you some random questions. So, what do you think that makes you funny?
I don't know. I think I'm willing to toe that line of inappropriate. I mean, let's clarify that a little bit. So my, this doesn't get brought up in my interviews for presidencies. I don't know, just try to make jokes whenever possible, and if people find them funny, and they are good. That's probably the worst explanation of a joke ever.
I think what makes you funny is just your, I don't know, like your personality.
You have like that very subtle humor that people just kind of get.
You're like the walking, like The Office, just like you're, I don't know, like Michael Scott or something. Like you're always just gonna say something a little bit like you're like, that wasn't quite right. But I think you do it on purpose.
I mean. Yes.
It's like an Office, Parks and Rec kind of humor. I'll say that.
Were you surprised that you got class clown, or you weren't surprised because you're like, I'm funny?
I think really highly of myself. I'm waiting for the email that I'm going to get interviews for all the other things too. I'm pretty confident I got the best knees. But no, I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of funny people in class.
Very true.
Who did you vote for class clown?
Janky.
Oh.
She was in the race too.
She has a very dark sense of humor though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can be out there, but it's okay.
I'm editing that out.
I have that dark sense of humor too. I agree with that.
That's true. So does Isaac.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. But I got a question. What is your best pun?
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 Oh man.
You got one? If not,
let me get the words right here. Edit this part where I'm thinking. So a pastor, a priest, and a rabbit walk into a blood bank.
God.
And the rabbit says, I might be a typo.
Because of the rabbi.
Right.
Oh. I have a good one. Wait. Knock knock. Oh wait, that's not it. Say it. Wait. Oh wait, knock knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I what?
I eat mop.
I eat mop. I eat mop who?
Ew, Viet.
I don't.
I'm processing it. Hold on.
I'm still trying to process that.
Say it again.
Oh, I get it.
Rachel, that was a good one.
I used to tell that to all my teachers in high school.
Fecal matter is composed 70% of bacteria.
Okay.
True.
Facts left and right.
Fecal oral transmission.
What is the funniest story you ever had, for
The what?
the funniest story that you have in your funny moments in your brain?
So I think that, well, for one, I can't come up with anything right now.
Yeah.
But
It's
I
hard.
feel like I'm not a good storyteller. like horrendous, some might say. Like I'm more of like a situational humor.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I'll make a smart remark to, something that Rachel says, like, oh, she comes into this, hypothetically, she comes into this interview all bubbly, and I say, oh, you're looking somber today.
Oh.
That kind of thing.
I thought you were being for real.
No.
Okay.
I was like, wow, I better pump it up. That's what I was thinking.
Took that. I was like, what?
She just started pounding her espresso, like, I need energy.
You're like talking about how much coffee you make and how bad it is.
But it's like a latte cup, like 20-ish ounces, full of espresso.
It's full of espresso.
It's like concentrated coffee.
It's triple espresso. It's bad.
I don't know if it's concentrated. I just know I take espresso and I put it in a a French press, and then I fill my cup up with it and I drink it.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah. No. Maybe.
French press. I want a French press.
It's good. So who do you think you make laugh the most?
It's obviously Curtis.
Mm-hmm. His lover.
Bro.
Right. Just for like exposure, I would say Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
I lived with him for a year. Also, I mean, because of that, I know sort of like more about his life. I can make like jokes that like bring up his past. I love talking about his ex-girlfriends.
Why?
Oh.
It's just enjoyable. I mean, we know Curtis, Band King, Justin Bieber haircut.
Right.
Just imagine him playing the field. It's just great imagery.
Play the oboe.
Trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he dabbled with the oboe.
I'm sure he dabbled in the oboe.
More like a saxophone kind of guy.
Like, pretend there's like this. I get a badge of going like.
Oh yeah, with his haircut. So, you probably think he's a saxophone guy, because of that like sweet sax song, that totally baby making music. And, like that's what goes through your head when you see Curtis. So like you associate the two.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Viet? Am I on to something?
You're pretty close. I'll say
I was a psychology major in undergrad, so I'm on to these things.
Who makes you laugh the most? What makes you laugh?
Ooh. Well, who makes me laugh the most? I don't know. Everyone? I mean,
everyone.
Chinky, I mean, obviously I voted for Chinky for her class clown. I really appreciate her dark humor. So I guess we'd have to say her by default. But,
what kind of humor makes you laugh?
Any of it, I think.
Really?
I don't know if I discriminate too much. There's a time and a place for like toilet humor, and then there's a time and a place for really like highbrow, and sometimes those times and places overlap. Highbrow toilet humor is really an art form.
Can it be done?
Scientists never stop and thought whether they should. They just stop and thought whether they could.
Intriguing notion, Ferg.
That's Jurassic Park.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh God, I don't know how we have the same humor.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah,
Do
wah.
you have any other questions, Rachel?
Is that your Curtis impression? Playing the trumpet?
No, if I had to do curse, I go.
I'm definitely leaving in us talking about Curtis in Ferg's interview. I think that's funny.
I think it's
I think so. I guess my last question would just be, is there a TV show that you watch that you think is funny?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. I just more or less restarted Parks and Rec,
Ah.
and like they're all, just the actors on their own, actors and actresses on their own are funny, and then when they're together and they can kind of play off each other. Plus, like the writing was really good, and there's like a lot of improvisation. That's the word. I thought it was a great show. Also, I found a lot of humor in a thriller type of TV show, Ozark on Netflix. If you guys have seen it,
Oh.
there's a lot of like death and murder and stuff.
Ooh, funny.
There were some really funny things. That lead up to murder. Like the murder is not super funny, but
That's your dark humor.
watch it, then you'll understand what I'm saying.
I got you.
I've never watched Ozark. Surprisingly, because a lot of people are talking about it.
It was number 3 in America, according to Netflix, for a few days until everyone got done binging it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. The funniest thing in terms of Netflix is Tiger King, and I think it's the funniest thing in my life.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Carol Baskin
Carol Baskin.
killed her husband.
If you were
Take that out.
truly quarantined and you had no one to talk to, and you were just watching Tiger King, I don't know if it'd be as funny. Like walking around, like if we were out on campus still and having classes, and like I tripped up going up the steps or going down the steps, I blamed it on Carol Baskins. Like I feel like that's really what makes Tiger King, like memes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you just watched it and like you didn't have anyone to talk about it and no one else had seen it, like you just get kind of be sad. Those poor tigers.
Yeah.
Or tigers. That's why
Tigers.
you do that.
It was just so crazy. The whole thing was like, I didn't even know this world existed.
It was just weird. Like I didn't like any of the protagonists. I didn't like anybody in there.
They were all bad.
I don't think there were protagonists. They're all antagonists.
They're all they're pretty much all antagonists.
I don't know. I liked one of the zookeepers, the one that had like the long blonde hair, and he was like, "I'm there for the tigers, no one else. He needs to stay in jail."
Yeah, by that impression, I know who you're exactly talking about.
Really?
Oh.
Ferg,
Oh yes, I do.
you do?
How about the lady who lives in Ames?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the workers, right?
Yep. And Doc Antles.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That entire show is weird.
It was awesome.
I'm gonna start recording this if you guys are all set.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Wait. I have one question for you guys.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite, tell me the story of when I made you laugh. One particular one that sticks out in your mind, or something like that. Prove it. Prove that I'm the funny one.
There was one day, I don't know why you did this, and I don't know how it came to your mind, but you just brought me a family-sized bag of pickle chips. And I was just like, did I mention pickle chips, like, at some point? And I must have, I guess. But you're like, do you want it? And I was like, do I take one, or do I take the whole bag? And you just were like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I just like took one, and I was like, they're very tasty, thank you. I just thought it was funny that you brought a whole bag. Why did you do that?
You did mention pickle chips. It was like timing wasn't great. It was probably like the maybe second to last test of the first semester, if I'm remembering my dates right. And you're like talking about pickle chips and how much you love them. You know, dear to my heart too. And then I didn't get them after the second test or the last test. And I don't know if I see you in class much. I don't remember what your study habits are. But then I was like planning on getting you these chips. Like, Rachel has to try these chips. They're not very common in Iowa. It's like a Minnesota-ish brand. Like, and they're the best. Not because I'm from Minnesota, but because I have taste buds. So I was like, Rachel has to try these. I'm gonna get her a bag. Hoping for just like those bring in your lunch type of eggs.
Yeah.
But then I saw the family size, and I was like, nothing says Rachel like family size.
That's true.
Family
were
size
really good.
espresso coffee. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they were super good. You put me onto a new kind of pickle chip.
Perfect.
That was so nice. You were thinking of me. Thank you, Fergie.
Oh God.
What about you, Viet?
I remember Ferg bring like 2 boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts one day. I was like, what the heck? And the moment he decided to give me some, he's like, yeah, you need these for your deadlifting. I think you need some strength.
Aww.
I'm not sure that was a rash or that was just like a good gesture. It was like, that was kind of funny.
All right, so the funniest thing that I do is bring food. I'll keep that up.
There's just too many moments that like are very subtle. Sometimes when something happens, you're just like, oh, okay, this is when I put the joke in.
I appreciate you, Ferg. You make me laugh and you make me smile. And I always get really happy when I see you in class.
Oh, so nice.
Mm-hmm.